They paid for my sister's entire college and left me with debt. But at graduation, I gave them a gift that made their faces go pale. My name is Amanda Taylor. I'm 23 years old, from Des Moines, Iowa. And this is the story of how I gave my family the quietest, coldest revenge imaginable. Growing up, I was never the favorite. That title belonged to my older sister, Jessica. Jessica was the golden child. The straight teeth, the blonde hair, the bubbly attitude parents loved to parade at dinner parties. Me? I was the afterthought. The second daughter. The one who got hand-me-downs and second-hand praise. But I never made a fuss. Because I believed what every kid in my shoes believes. That if you work hard enough, they'll eventually notice you. Spoiler alert, they didn't. Jessica got everything. At 16, she had a brand new car. I got to borrow Mom's dented minivan once a week. She had private SAT tutors. I had a library card and YouTube videos. And when it came time for college, Jessica got her dream. NYU. $60,000 a year. Paid in full. By my parents. I remember the dinner when they told her, the way Mom cried, hugging the check. You're a star, Jess. We'll do whatever it takes. Meanwhile, I sat there, smiling, clapping, pretending not to notice that no one looked at me. 2 years later, it was my turn. I got into a good school, not fancy, but solid. Ohio State. I worked hard, applied for scholarships, got half of my tuition covered. I sat my parents down, hopeful. Hey, I'll need some help with housing and books. My mom frowned. My dad set down his fork. Amanda, he said, we helped your sister because NYU's expensive. You're already getting a discount. You'll figure something out. That was it. No discussion. No apology. Just silence. Jessica, home on spring break, didn't even blink. She just went back to scrolling Instagram. I didn't cry. I didn't fight. I just nodded. And in that moment, something inside me hardened. I made a decision. If they weren't going to invest in me, I'd make damn sure they regretted it one day. I worked 3 jobs. Waitressed at night. Managed social media accounts on weekends. Did homework on break shifts. I lived in a shared basement unit with mold in the bathroom and a furnace that made more noise than heat. Some nights, I couldn't feel my fingers. Others, I couldn't feel my pride. Meanwhile, Jessica was posting rooftop bar selfies from Manhattan. Wearing $1,000 handbags Mom mailed her monthly. Dad used to comment on every picture. Proud of you, sweetheart. He never commented on mine. Probably never saw them. By senior year, I had survived everything. And I didn't just scrape by. I thrived. Top of my class. Dean's List 4 semesters straight. I had job offers lined up. But my parents still hadn't changed. They still sent Jessica money. Still called her every week. Still posted about her like she walked on water. Me? I got a like on my birthday post. That's it. Then came the final week. Graduation. The university invited senior students to present a capstone project, one story from your life, meant to inspire future grads. My advisor pulled me aside. Amanda, your journey is powerful. You should present. And that's when the idea hit me. I wasn't going to beg my parents to care anymore. I was going to show them, and everyone else, who I became without them. Graduation day. They came, of course. Front row. Mom in pearls. Dad with a camcorder. Jessica in a designer dress, bored out of her mind. I stepped up on stage. And I spoke. My name is Amanda Taylor, I began. And this is for the ones who were told they were second best. I told my story. The silence. The hand-me-downs. The basement. The jobs. I told them how I built everything myself. Brick by bitter brick. I told them about the scholarships, the sleepless nights, the times I wanted to give up, but didn't. I never named names. Never said the words Mom or Dad or Jessica. But everyone knew. Everyone could feel it. The final slide of my presentation? A split photo. Left side, my dorm, cluttered, cold, humble. Right side, Jessica's penthouse dorm, champagne in hand. Caption: one of us was funded. One of us fought. The room went silent. Then, applause. A standing ovation. I stepped down. Walked right past my parents. Didn't look them in the eye. Didn't need to. Their faces were pale. Jessica looked stunned. And me? I finally felt seen. That night, my mom texted me. Why would you humiliate us like that? I didn't reply. Because it wasn't humiliation. It was truth. And the truth doesn't care who's uncomfortable. I graduated. I moved out of state. Got a job I love. Bought my first car in cash. They still call sometimes. Mostly when Jessica needs money. But I don't pick up anymore. Not out of spite. But because I'm busy. Busy living the life I built on my own. Underscore 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 underscore. Final voiceover. Some families don't abandon you outright. They do it slowly, quietly, favor by favor, dollar by dollar, until you're left clapping for someone else's dream. But if you're strong, if you keep going, one day, you'll give them something better than an apology. You'll give them silence and success, and they'll watch from the crowd as you finally take the stage they never thought you'd reach.